Hey everybody, I'm Demon97. Yeah, welcome to my channel. Sorry if my content's being all over the place at the moment. I've been trying to work on new stuff and I finally nailed down on what I want to do. I found my content, I found my niche. Now I'm gonna do it, and I'm very, very excited because I've been working on this content for a very long time. Like, those videos up there, there's just like test runs, pretty much. Again, I'd like to say thank you for the subscribes and thank you for the likes and views and everything else. But I'm bringing into the real channel's content now. Storytelling. That's what I want to do for a while. So I figured out what I want to do, what type of story it is, and you guys are gonna love it. It's gonna be my apprenticeship's years throughout TAFE. Yeah, you're gonna know every single detail about TAFE and what you're gonna go in for. Pretty much episode 1 is introductions. Yeah, let's get into it. Hello everybody, yeah, so, hope you like that short little intro. Again, thank you for 1k likes, 1k subscribers. Whoops, I'm gonna edit that out later. So, hello PC. So yeah, let's get into it. So first, on my first day at TAFE, like, you know how you go into for me to become a chef, I had to go through TAFE. Did 3.5 years, of course, there. So after when I did the whole 3.5 years, I became fully qualified. Well, actually, sorry, it's like about 6 months on the job, but then you'll be fully qualified. So pretty much like 4 years in total. So throughout my 3.5 years at TAFE, it's been one hell of a roller coaster of a ride, pretty much. And this pretty much first season is going to be on my first year apprenticeship. So hopefully I can get like good 12 episodes out of this. So anyway, enough about that, let's begin. So first day at TAFE, like, you know how you go to school, like, you just nervous or hell, like, I'm just standing there going, like, looking, like, going, what the hell, like, who do I talk to? Like, you can always see straight away, like, you can see, like, the class, you got the cool kids here, you got the other nerdy kids over there, and it's got, like, the individual kids, it's like, individual people that is just, like, floating around. So, when I went there, I was walking there, waiting for, like, our time to start, and one of the students came up to me and goes, oh, hey, we're going to call him Timmy for private reasons. So yeah, he comes up and goes, oh, I'm Timmy. I'm like, oh, hey man, I'm Ethan, how's it going? Like, where do you work? He works blah blah. I told him I work at blah blah blah. He goes, oh, are you first year apprentice? I'm like, yeah, so you? He goes, yeah. I'm like, cool. We're like, became friends on the first day. Made my first friend. So we're walking into class, like, I think we had theory in the morning, so we went in theory, we sat down, we got to know each other. Everyone got up and they're like, oh, hi, my name's this, I do this section. Like, pretty much like 90% of my class, this is what's funny about my class, like 90% of my class was washing dishes. Like, that was the funny thing, like, they're just all dish pigs. Like, and you guys are all first year apprentices? Like, I thought you're like supposed to be cooking food, like, not washing dishes. So anyway, it came to my turn. Like, I stood up, I'm like, oh, hey, I'm Ethan, I run the ladder section, and I also do the pass section as well. So if you're new to if you don't know what the whole, like, pass and ladder section is, you've got ladder that does basically salads, desserts, like, side dishes, pretty much like whenever you see like entree menu and all that's what ladder does. And then you got like pass, so you got ladder, grill, fish, so you've got grill for meats, fish, then you got pass, which like pretty much, so like chef will call out saying, hey, I need this, like you pass it down to the guy that's calling out orders, and that's what pretty much pass area is. And then you got desserts, like, right at the back. So desserts, like, pretty much, those guys hang out and chill at the end of the night. Just wait for doctors to come down to them, which can normally take up like to an hour or two. So as soon as that's done, so that's pretty much how sections work in the kitchen. And then you got like dishwasher area, like we all know that shit. So anyway, the channel. So I'm like still standing there, and like I say, I'm pass. I did ladder, and everyone's just like looking at me going, what the like, looking at me like I'm some kind of celebrity chef. I'm like, well, I'm actually an apprentice. Like that's what apprentices do. Like that's in my mind. That's what I thought apprentices do would normally do. Like the ladder section and that. And teachers look at me going, huh, someone in this class that actually has potential. Thank God. So anyway, like we continue going on around class. Everyone just sat down, said their things. I think I've only saw like 4 out of 20 people that actually work on the ladder section, and the rest of them just do dishes. I'm like, whoa, like you know where this class is gonna go. So after that, like teacher started to introduce, and I was like, what the kitchen is, blah blah blah, like how the sections runs, like what I pretty much just said. Like we're just like, yeah, okay, like after class we just walked on our breaks, and one of the students came up to me and goes, hey man, I think it was Timmy, that's right, he came up to me and goes, man, I didn't know you could run pass and ladder. I'm like, well, I technically do the ladder section, like, but that's more my area at the time that I was an apprentice. That's the area that I do. So I'm mainly in charge of that section. I do all the prep, and pretty much I do all the prep and help the chefs set up the service. Like, you know, that's what pretty much a lot of first year apprentices do anyway. It's all cool, like whenever they get busy on a pass, like I'll jump in and help them. Like it's all cool. So yeah, that's that. Like we sat down, had lunch. I think we went and did a Macca's one. That's right. So our table's like near Macca's, and we used to like, you know, walk up Macca's, go grab some Macca's, bring it back to the table, because the take food was terrible. Like whenever you go to a cafeteria and just see food and you just know it's been sitting there for a while and just looking at it, it's like, no. I think the only decent thing that was good at the cafeteria was coffees. That was the only decent thing that was good there. So anyway, after we had our lunch and that, we went and did our practical. Our first lot. So we had like 2 lots of practicals. We had one lot, then we take like a 15-minute break, then we go for a second lot, and then we just finish up for the rest of the day. So we in our first year, went to our practical, and it was pretty much standard first day stuff. Like we just sit there, just learn how to chop knives, like learn how to hold knife chop, learn how to sharpen, stone, learn how to use kitchen, learn how to use equipment, blah 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 blah. Pretty much all that. Pretty much they treat you like a child on the first day, I tell you. And I'm standing there, I'm just like going, I'm bored. Like, maybe I just should have skipped the second class as well. Like, if I knew it was going to be just introduction on how to use the kitchen. I was like, oh yeah, okay. So, anyway, so we go for our break. First break? Yeah, we go for our second break. And I'm sitting there having a cigarette. Timmy's sitting there having a cigarette. And we're having a discussion going, hey, Timmy, how many people do you reckon will actually pass this class? He goes, I don't know, like, looking at half of our class, some of them are younger than I, but I'm like, yeah, but so am I, like, I'm 15. He goes, but yeah, you're different from these kids. I'm like, oh, thanks, like, much confidence, man. He goes, oh, no, you're cool, man, like, you actually have brains in this class. You're the only ones that have brains. I'm like, I'll take that compliment, I'll take that compliment. But it's true, like, I was only one of the ones there that actually didn't drop out or didn't fail. You know, we'll get to that part later on during the series. So after that, we went back to the class, and we just learned how to, pretty much like I said earlier, learn everything about the kitchen, and teacher was like, yep, that's it, class over. I'm like, okay. First day at TAFE was pretty much learnt nothing. So after that, like, I said bye to my friend, he said bye to me, and he was like, well, like, what's the point of us coming here if we just gotta learn how to use the kitchen? Like, we already knew this shit. I'm like, yeah, I know, but you know how it is. Like, it's their way of teaching us. Anyway, I hope you liked the first episode of the series. It is gonna get better along the series. Trust me, believe in me, it is gonna get better. I promise you, it will get better. Other than that, I hope you have a great day, stay safe, Anyway, peace out. Stay frosty. Peace.